Oh yeah.
I mean everybody that see the video, I know that is fake. That is an action.
Yeah,
You know, so
I think the censorship of sex and just stuff and gore and stuff like that, it is pretty ridiculous when you can change the channel and watch someone getting their head blown off on the freeway on the news, you know,
or Paris Hilton being celebrity for doing shit.
Right. Oh yeah.
Well, now talking about yourself, are you both from Huntington Beach, California? I'm a really big fan of you, Ultimate Fighting Championship. And from Huntington Beach, California is people like Kimo, like Tan Cabot, like Tito Ortiz. How rough is the childhood in Huntington Beach, California? Is that bad or not? Or you're fighting like every day?
Well, you know what it is. I think they actually, a lot of the kids growing up in Huntington Beach have they have rich parents. They don't have anything to be complaining about, but their parents don't give a shit about their existence, and they kind of just go, you know, get drunk and everyone wants to fight each other there to like stand out and like be someone special. Like if you're the toughest guy around, then that's something to say for yourself other than you're just some faggot rich kid, you know. So and also more recently it's just been popularized so much that everyone wants to, you know, learn jiu-jitsu, and everyone wants to learn mixed martial arts down there because it's popular and it's on TV, you know, and the fights come every couple of months on pay-per-view. So it's a big phenomenon.
But you're not in the fight section.
No, not
Huntington Beach.
Oh, the whole Huntington Beach is a fight section.
But you decide to develop more the musician section.
Yeah, I'm 5'6", so I don't fight.
Come on, have you ever seen Sean Shrek? He's like 5'2", and he's like.
In high school, we were getting in fights every weekend and stuff, and it's just kids trying to, you know, be hard. It's pretty stupid, but I like the. I never ran into Tank Abbott when I was, you know, and people or Tito Ortiz or people like that. They're in the gym actually practicing fighting and, you know, not trying to be hard on the street.
Yeah, well, cool. Last question. What's next for Avenged and Sevenfold? I know you're going to be doing a lot of shows in Europe, but do you have plans to release another single beside Dear God for this album, or you're going to start to create another album?
Well, that's kind of going to go by how well Dear God goes across the world, you know, if we're going to have an opportunity to release another single. But basically, we're gonna tour in Europe after this show. We have a couple weeks off, and then we just head straight out to Europe with Iron Maiden. We'll be gone for a couple months, and then hopefully we can make some rounds again.
Well, thank you very much for the time of this interview. It's an honor to talk with you, Johnny the Rev. Thank you very much, and take care. Good luck for tonight. It's gonna be awesome. Ya lo vieron, hermanos. Avenged and Sevenfold, una gran banda. No te cambien, continuamos. Estamos aquí en Soundcheck. Hermanos, pues bueno, ya llegamos, sí sirvió el teletransportador y bueno, pues sí, nos encontramos con los integrantes de Avenged Sevenfold, con Johnny, con The Rev. Thank you very much for your time. I know that this is an intermission, but we're live right now in the show, and we're talking about backstages. We have the theory that backstages is not the same as backstages in the 80s, like during the time of Motley Crue, during the time of that California phenomenon. What do you think about backstages? It's still like, I mean, you have a DVD called All Access, so I don't know.
We leave the best parts out of that, though. I think for certain bands it can be exactly like the 80s. It's all if you want it to these days.
It just depends on how you're feeling that night.
For example, the Taste of Chaos tour backstage. How was this backstage? I mean, a lot of different bands, great bands, but the people that are not musicians that are there, they're still like going crazy or not that much?
No, there's a lot of fun going on backstage at Taste of Chaos. Some that we can't, and some that we can. There's a lot of hanging out with Bullet for my Valentine. Those guys are crazy motherfuckers.
Those guys are great to party with after the show.
And what about the groupie section? It still exists, the groupie section? I mean, with you guys like girls that going crazy, that one?
Whether or not you choose to participate, the groupies are still alive and kicking.
It's something that you don't choose. They're there and they're like going after you.
Yeah, they're still there.
They're waiting at the hotels. They're waiting at your hotels, and they're trying to get backstage, you know, flashing and all that stuff. It's changed a little bit, but not too much.
Okay, so we're kind of relieved that the backstage is still going crazy in the United States.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for being here. I have to go back to the show. Anything you want to say to all of your crowd here in Mexico?
I'm expecting a loud, wild time tonight with lots of pretty girls and lots of crazy fans.
Here, here.
Oh yeah, pues bueno, ya me voy, hermanos, porque tengo que regresar al programa. Cuídense mucho, Johnny the Rev, Avenged Sevenfold, hermanos, pues sigue habiendo cositas allá en el backstage en los Estados Unidos, lo cual me da mucho gusto. Ahí nos vemos.